Do you wish you had more money to look after yourself? Is looking for a flexible job that fits the time of your lectures hard to find? We would like to present to you our new startup business called Moneymakers. This smartphone app directs students, elderly, single mothers, and business owners to making money on a no contract basis. You are able to sign up through Facebook or Gmail. This is the menu. The search icon allows you to search anything you are looking for in particular on this app. We have various categories in which you can pick a job that matches your qualifications on your CV and that is suitable for you. Your profile will have your curriculum vitae and any important information that employers will need to assess. For example, a DBS, your driver's license, or your passport photo. This will show what company has booked you for work, the dates and times. You either confirm or cancel these bookings. The timesheets are for when you have done your specific hours requested, and through this we'll be able to calculate how much you are getting paid. Any questions or inquiries, our contact details are provided here.
The product offered to the students is the availability of a job at short notice. They are able to earn extra money and do so without having to sign a contract. No other job agency offers such short-term, non-contracted flexible hours. Whilst other zero-hour contract providers offer short-term work, they aren't as flexible and work in favour of the employer most often. In addition to this, we would be the first provider that allows for customers and workers to rate each other, allowing for a much more transparent and level playing field. The value to the employer is that they're able to see not only the ratings of the employee, but also the backgrounds on their profile, allowing them to match the job with the individual.
So for our customer segment, we decided to split it up into three main categories. The first one being single parents who are interested in looking for employment that they can be able to support themselves. The second one would be university students who are interested in maybe a part-time job, a placement, or even in full-time employment after they complete their studies. And the third one would be businesses that want to market themselves through our app and are looking for employees or staff to come and work for them. And that sums up our customer segments.
We're looking to work with different kinds of companies like restaurants, supermarkets, IT companies, and so on, in order to provide different kinds of part-time jobs for the students to meet their needs and interests. Some jobs which need a special skills or license, like bartender or babysitters, will ask the candidate to provide their license on our app.
Students, single parents, small business owners, and the elderly will be the target market for Moneymakers. In order to gain the attention of all the people I just mentioned, we will undertake a handful of marketing exercises. We will give flyers out to people and post the flyers in very busy places around the town. We will use social media to our advantage, like visiting Facebook pages of universities and posting details of our business in hope the students notice it. We'll ask universities if they don't mind sending emails to their students about our business. We will sell the idea to the universities that will provide a flexible and easy way for their students to earn some money on the side without compromising their studies.
We are planning to create a communication platform for the user to share their experience about our app. We will have staff to answer their questions and complaints. Once we stay in regular contact with the users, we will be able to build the connections and trust with them. We will use it to manage and analyze customer interactions and data throughout the customer life cycle in order to improve the customer service relationships and assisting in customer retentions and driven the growth of our app.
We plan to develop the business slowly, beginning with the University of Portsmouth. Once developed here, we will expand to other universities up and down the country. After we have become an employer in most universities in the UK, we will then look to branch out internationally to other markets such as the US and EU. The resources required to run the business are not much. All we need will be the app, employees to deal with issues, and those looking for work or those looking to employ labor. These three components keep the business structure simple and will be increased as the business expands.
Operational plan. The company will expand with a very systematic approach. Each year we will look to grow the company by 3 or 4 universities at a time. The reason for this is that we don't want to stretch the company too far in its primary years. Each university will have an individual employee to make sure that there is a smooth running system implemented at each location. In addition to this, we will have one technician for every 10 universities our business operates in. This means that on a day-to-day basis, the business will be able to operate as localised job agencies for those individual universities, whilst also being centralised to minimise the costs.
The business will require a few departments to be set up with a maximum of 6 people per department. Engineers will be required to run the app constantly, ensuring that all bugs within the application are creased out. Moving to the finance and accounting department, they will handle all matters to do with money coming in and going out. Administration will be in charge of overlooking all matters and ensuring they are being carried out efficiently. Looking at the analytical and the business development departments, these two shall work hand in hand to analyze where the business is going wrong and to develop any changes that would benefit our business. Customer service, a crucial part of the business. This department will ensure all customers using the app are satisfied and all their suggestions are taken seriously. The design department will be given the responsibility of ensuring our app looks up to date and is constantly attractive and easy to use for our consumers. The sales department will be required to stay in contact with universities and try bringing in more customers for the business. The legal department will be in charge of all paperwork, as well as making sure all app users meet the requirements we have set out for using the app. The human resource management department. This is the department that will manage all the employees individually and ensure all departments are working together smoothly and efficiently.
The primary way in which we will generate revenue is through a 5% fee charge to the money earned by those being employed to work. In addition, we will apply a usage charge of £2.50 to the individual company hiring the employee. This means that both parties are charged a fee for the app's usage and ultimately maximises our revenue streams. Supplementary to this, we will also be looking to expand our revenue by also offering a limited amount of advertisement space on our app. Once we have a good idea of the demographic for those who will use the app, we will develop a profile of each customer. The amount we are able to charge will depend on how popular the app is and the number of customers we have. However, we will be able to charge a premium to the advertising companies using our app as we have developed these profiles of each of our customers.
There are a few costs that we'll come across when executing this business idea. Some are seen as a one-time cost, whilst others are dependent on varying factors. Initially, we will incur the cost of building our online platform where all the magic will happen. It must be efficient, as it will streamline the overall transaction process. The app must be maintained and developed constantly in order to make the app trendy and to keep it up to date. Considerably, one of our largest costs, the online transactions carried out by the online processing firms, will be our largest costs. A fee of each transaction made being taken by firms such as PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard. These firms will take a fee of each transaction carried out by their firm in particular. Advertising and sponsorship. We will look to universities to allow us to help their students. This may not be such an expensive department. As a result of the benefit we provide to the university students, we may receive complimentary space to advertise. Up to 7 people will be required as human capital initially in order for the business proposal to be executed and run efficiently. A one-off cost of legal paperwork and licensing for running the whole idea will be required. The lowest of the costs will be incurred during this process.
The average university in the UK has around 18,000 students. We believe that we'll be able to get around 3% of students at any given university to join our platform and half of that for the number of employers. This is an estimate of sales generated in year 1, 2, 3 and 4 that we wish to achieve. Thank you for watching this and make sure to contact us for any inquiries.